Greetings, YouTube. Happy Thursday. So I attempted for the first time this morning the first path of the new variant number 4 quest. I had a little bit of time on my hands. And I got to be honest, this is one of the first times that I really miss having Awakened Corvus in my roster. I don't have an Awakened 5-star, and I certainly don't have an Awakened 6-star. And even though I have a rank 2 6-star Corvus, the Awakened ability buys you some more time at the end of the fight. And when you're fighting Electro and you're taking that super sketchy Thorns damage, it can be pretty pretty demoralizing. But I did better just spamming a couple of level 1 revives. I had 3 in my overflow and I used all 3 at the end of the fight because I had 3 missions built up with my Corvus to take down 10 to 15,000 damage per hit than I would have, using somebody else. So because of that, as you can see on my account, I activated this New Moon bundle, and it used to kind of be visually bugged, but now I'm going to assume, and maybe I'm wrong, but there's 4 crystals. There's the 2 Grandmaster Mercs and Robotics crystals, and there's the 2 Superfan crystals for a total of 4 crystals. Now, when variant number 1 came out, there was no such thing as Cavalier, so everybody who activated the New Moon bundle or whatever it was called back then, it was a really decent value. In fact, I think it was a B to maybe even B plus value that I approved of. But there's been a huge thing that's happened since variant number 1 that has drastically changed my grading of this deal, and that's becoming Cavalier. See, Grandmaster crystals are really lame when you can open Cavalier crystals. Because right now, with these crystals, you've got a 5% chance at a 5-star and a 0% chance at a 6-star because, quite frankly, 6-stars don't exist in Grandmaster crystals. But if you look at what a Cavalier crystal gives you for 200 units, might I add, and you see the drop rates in these, assuming I can locate the drop rates. Is the drop rates, has it gone away? Dang it. Okay, well, it's a 1% drop rate of a 6-star, and much better than a 5% drop rate on a 5-star. Not like worlds better, but better. So here's my point on this video. This is still a pretty decent $10 offer if you're not Cavalier. I'd say it's like a B minus, maybe a B. But if you're Cavalier, this thing is just a wasted opportunity because these should be featured Cavalier crystals. And my biggest annoyance with Kabam in their progression of offers is that they haven't treated Cavalier players the same way they treated uncollected players with Grandmaster opportunities. What do I mean by that? Well, early access bundles used to just be featured Grandmaster crystals, which were normally $10 a piece, same as Cavalier, aka 300 units a pop. So the early access bundles were great because for $30 you got boosts, you got some 5-star shards, and most importantly, you basically got 2 crystals for free. For $30 you got 5 featured crystals, and you got the chance to get the early access to the new featured champion. Well, when Cavalier took over, they changed the price tag to $50, which is the same price essentially for units as it is normally. So you don't really save anything there. You just get the 30% greater champion boosts and the 500 6-star shards for free. But that's not nearly as good of a value as it was to save $20 and get 2 crystals for free when you had the featured Grandmaster deal back when the early access bundles first came out. Similarly, these would be incredible. If you could get 4 featured Cavalier crystals for $10, that's like buy 1, get 3 free. But they don't want to do it because they don't want to risk having such a cheap price to have a chance to get a 6-star. That's also the reason why we haven't seen a Cavalier crystal for free in a login, because they know they'll be giving out 6-stars for free at some point because somebody will hit the RNGesus lottery and they'll get a 6-star just for logging into the game every day, which is why you still only get Grandmaster crystal shards. I wish I could give this a higher grade, but for Cavalier people, I give this thing like a D minus, and for Grandmaster, I'd give it maybe a B minus, uncollected, I should say, But at the same time, like, I want to be able to promote this because it's a special offer in the variant content. And this was triggered, by the way, just for completing the first path of the first chapter of variant number 4. But at the same time, I can't because it's just not a Cavalier-friendly deal. So there you have it, YouTube. It's a missed opportunity, and they need to progress at some point with this, but they're afraid to because of the 6-star drop rates, and they're still treating those things like huge, expensive, money-making opportunities, and that's unfortunate because so many champs in the 6-star basic crystal are trash, or at least average enough to where even if you got them awakened, like a 6-star, I don't know, OG Daredevil, I would never take them to rank 2. The damage output just doesn't justify it. So, yeah, it's a little bit of a letdown, I gotta be honest. Agree, disagree? Comment below, let me know. And as always, thanks for watching and supporting our Marvel Contest of Champions YouTube channel.